Hi, my name is Davey. Welcome on Hackages. In this video, we're going to talk about TypeScript as a documentation tool for your JavaScript code. And in this case, we're going to use the case of overloaded functions. So what is it? Imagine you have a function add. Add will take two variables, two parameters, and it will return x plus y. Okay, so that's basically it. But what is the type of this? What is the type of x and y? You could go here and say this is going to be a string, for example, right? And that works. In some cases, you want to call that with string hello world, right? That is one way of approaching it. But what if you wanted to use it with numbers, right? Because you could add numbers together, right? So you could then go here and go with numbers, and you're going to see that, yeah, it starts complaining because right here you're gonna have to go and pass now 12 plus 1, and it won't be happy with the thing at the top. But what if you wanted to have both possibilities and implement that in your code? Now, that's where overloading function come together. So what you do with that is you're just going to have declaration at the top where you say this one, if you have this one, is gonna be a number. We make a little bit of space here, and you will have exactly the same thing with string, and a string here, and then a string over here, right? Now you have two things, and you can now remove this one and then put this one this way, and here you could safely put an any, but it will definitely work quite right now. Now what you see there on the right side, if you pay attention to this part, there is no mention of these two definitions, none, because at that exact moment TypeScript plays the role of just documenting the code, what add can be, right? If you don't put the any over here, you're going to have just some warnings like, hey, what is that? You have an explicit any, but that you could basically fix that in your TS config. I wouldn't want to allow that to happen in the config, but that is something you will do. So here is indeed another example of how TypeScript should be seen and understood as a documentation for your JavaScript code. That's it for this one. I will see you on the next tip. You take care. Cheers.